and this is a short video on the latter half of the assembly of the disc sander I made on my lathe. I cut the disc out of cabinet grade plywood that I had left over from my Longworth chuck. I cut that out on the bandsaw, put a 2-inch faceplate on the back, and mounted it up here. I didn't think about videotaping this until I was already well into the project, so the rest that you put the work pieces on, you can see right there, it's already done. At this point, what I'm doing is I'm advancing it into the disc to true up the face. I made a couple mistakes in this. Obviously the face is now square to that disc, but as you can see, the top is slightly wider than the disc, so those outer tips were not flush, and I did not bother to flush them until after I started using the router. The slot is going to hold the miter gauge from my bandsaw. It's 3/4 of an inch wide, and it's got a slight washer on the end of it, kind of to hold it in place. So what I'm going to do here is I'm cutting a 3-inch wide groove, and the ends are messed up because of the fact that they weren't flush. I'm taking my block plane, fixing that. I'm going to go back over, clean up that slot, and then I'm going to run through it down each side with a dovetail bit to create a slight recess that guide washer on the miter gauge will lock into, which is what I'm doing right now. This is just a couple quick test passes on this. That's one at 90 degrees. Came out perfect, really clean end grain, and I'm doing another one at 45. Unfortunately, with that setup, it pushes the work piece to the far edge, which is lifting, so you just got to be ready for that. It makes a lot of dust. I'm definitely going to have to fashion a dust collector attachment for it, because it's really messy. Now, at the same time I made this, I was also working on an end table. I've got videos for that as well, and those table legs all have a 5-degree offset, a 5-degree angle at the top and the bottom. So I put a fence on here at 5 degrees, and when I realized that this is by far the easiest way to clean them up and make them all perfectly symmetrical by using that fence, it is, I can't even explain how much easier it was than my original plan of just shooting end grain with a hand plane, which is not hard, it's just making it hard. What's hard is making them perfectly match. So right here, I had one that was just slightly longer, and I was cleaning it up. So I highly advise you make one. It's insanely useful in the shop. I use it far more than anything else, and you definitely won't regret it, and I hope you do. So like and subscribe, check us out on Facebook and all of that. So thank you.